Hello, friends. Today I'm going to talk about a very serious topic, and that is maintaining your psyche during Corona. Now, why do you think PM Modi is every week giving you some kind of an assignment like, get to your balconies and, you clap your hands, or get to the balcony at 9 p.m. and for 9 minutes you start thinking that I'm going to fight Corona, and then while you do that, you'll have a diya in your hand, or maybe a candle or a torchlight. So, why do you think is he doing it? He is not doing it to show his public voter base. Okay, believe me, he has no requirement to do that. Elections are not near. Okay, he is not doing it to show to the world community how obedient we are. Okay, how much powerful he is. No, he is not doing it for that. Believe me. Then why is he doing it? He is doing it because it is difficult for people to stay in the proper psyche when they are all alone. Do you know why jails are considered as, punishment? Penitentiaries are punishment. Reason is staying alone is not in the nature of human beings. Staying at home, not talking to anyone, it is not in our nature. Because when we do that, we start thinking about the past. We start thinking about a lot of things that we should not be thinking, that give us pain. Okay? And believe me, if you have lost someone, something, then all those memories are going to come back. And especially when you're home and you're not talking to anyone, you don't have any other work to do, then it's going to eat you up. And that is why you need to feel together, and you need to understand that everyone else is also going through the same situation, and then you need to have a target in front of you. You have to fight with Corona, and we have to fight it together. So you need to have that target. Unless you have a target, you feel really miserable, especially when you're all alone. Okay, so what is this video about? This video is not to praise Modi. Of course, I'm a great supporter of Modi, but this is not to praise him. This is to give you 3 tips of how you can keep your psyche well during Corona crisis. Especially if you have lost something or someone in your life and those memories are coming back, then what do you do? Okay, tip number 1, acknowledge that you lost that person. Acknowledge that the loss is there. Okay, do not say that you're all okay, nothing has happened, it happens a lot. No, accept you're feeling bad about it. Accept. Okay, second thing, learn to let it go. Many times the situation is that we try our level best for something not to happen, but then that thing happens and we feel bad about it. But then you tried your level best to stop it. You just could not stop it. It was meant to happen. Has this thought ever crossed your mind that probably it was fate, it was destiny? So probably it just happened. So learn to let it go. That is tip number 2. And tip number 3, and very important tip, is learn to look at the people who are also going through the similar situation. For example, if you have gone through a loss in your life, then probably it's not just you. Your family is also going through the same loss. Okay, probably other people in your family are also going through the same kind of a trauma. They might not be showing you that, but you should learn to see their pain. You're not all alone. Just like Modi wants to see that you're not all alone stuck at the room, you're not all alone stuck in your homes. Everybody else is. Everybody else is standing in the balcony, and everyone else is pledging to fight against Corona, right? So same thing you should do. You should try to see that your family members are probably facing the same problem. Try to share their pain. And how do you do that? Don't talk about that topic again and again and again. See, you need a rest from that, right? Don't talk about that topic. Rather, what I'll recommend you to do is bring back those memories when everything was normal, when people were happy. Like, for example, memories from your childhood. So, probably your family was very happy during your childhood. So bring back those memories. How do you do that? Look at old movies of those times, the movie that you first saw with your parents, the movie that I saw with my dad for the first time, the first English movie that I saw, Twister. Okay, maybe watch it again, watch it with the family. Maybe play cards with them, because you used to do that in the past. in your childhood, or maybe play games like this. I don't know what is this game called. One player does this and the other player tries to slap his hand. You used to do all these things, right? So why don't you bring back those memories of your childhood? Because everything was fine at that time. There was no pain. So try and go back to that memory when everything was fine, and try and first you acknowledge that there was pain, also let it go, and the third thing is bring back or stay yourself in that mindset when everything was fine. Okay. Fourth and very important tip is try to keep yourself busy as you can. I'll give you my example. I used to play, after coming back from office, I used to play basketball with 10th and 12th standard students. Okay, I don't know exactly what was their age, but around 10 standard students. After that, I kind of volunteered for some voluntary activity at the society. So I used to roam um, through we have 4 buildings in our society. I used to climb up and down every stair. And on every stair, I used to roam about and see whether people have kept their dustbins well. And then I used to point out that, these all flat numbers are defaulters. Can you understand what kind of an exercise I was going through? Basketball, then climbing up and down 4 buildings and going around every corner. Even after that, I used to take 3 rounds of my society, running after that. And then I used to go home, and then after some time I used to eat. After eating, I was so exhausted that I used to go back to sleep. So you do not leave much of a space for your mind to think about. Okay, you're so much busy because see, when you're doing an exercise or when you're running, your mind is not thinking. Believe me, your mind is not thinking. Your mind is more occupied with the pain that you're going through at the moment. Okay, try not join gym. I'll give you some other options. Try and join gym, or maybe try and volunteer for some social activity. Try and join some volunteering group, like maybe some volunteering organization like RSS or something like that. Spend time, be social. Okay, now of course you cannot do all that during Corona, but I'm giving you general tips that this will set your mind off from your pain. And maybe when you interact with people, you'll also come to know that almost everybody has some pain in this life. And so it's not you who is so special. You have this pain, somebody else has some other pain. Everybody's life has some pain. So try and understand, especially try and understand the pain in your family member's life, and try and resolve it. And maybe as you keep on solving other people's lives problems, you forget about the problems in your life, and that is exactly what you need to do to come out of dark thoughts. So that was my tip, quite genuine and quite heartfelt tip. If you ever feel like talking, comment section is open. You can even give me your number. I'll even talk to you. Whoa. Now I'm feeling like John O'Brien. Do you remember his movie, I think, Jhutha Hi Sahi, in which he opened this, helpline for people who are trying to commit suicide. So I hope that you're not trying to commit suicide. But see, if you're feeling lonely, you need somebody to talk to, call me up anytime. I'll definitely talk to you. Okay, and also the comment section is open. You can comment. Maybe I'll try my level best, because see, I've been through pain, and I know how it feels, and I do not want anyone else to go through the same thing again, and I don't want anyone to feel as lonely as I did in the past. So Corona brought this thing up, but it's a genuine life tip. All the 3 things that I'm saying, follow them closely. 1 is acknowledge your pain. Number 2, let it go. Number 3, try to look at the pain in other people's life. Try to resolve that pain. So until next time, stay home, stay safe.